Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today, oh yeah, look at this, man. This update is just getting better and better and better. This is something to get excited about. Man, not only are we getting some new characters, that's having this X-Force update, but it's looking like we're getting some new Shadowland action. This is awesome. Hell yeah! Man, I am so stoked about this. God, this thing needs a rework so bad. So guys, I'm kind of thinking that some things that would be kind of cool with this is like if we was able, let's get out of here. If we was able to like say for example, like we go in the legendary battle here. I would really love it if Shadowland had something like this to where you could have extreme mode, normal mode, or even easy mode, where you can pick and choose what mode you want to play. I would also love it if like Shadowlands had like, especially on like an extreme mode where you have more restrictions, like it'd be really cool if we had to use like X-Men characters to face a stage. Only X-Men would be allowed. If we had like, I think something that'd be really cool is if we fought Magneto, just one-on-one against Magneto, and if you take a human in there, Magneto's gonna do some serious damage to you, but you'll have to use an X-Men character so you don't take as much damage. And honestly, I know a lot of you guys might disagree with this, but I would love it if they would be able to use tier 3 skills. Now, that's why I say I would love to have the option of easy, normal, and extreme. On extreme, they got their tier 3 skills. I mean, they got more restrictions. I would love it, but but for normal and easy, I wouldn't want that for anybody, because I realize a lot of players out there don't have the roster like say that I have. They don't have all these freaking tier 2s, and I get that, and that's totally cool. So I would love for Netmarble to give everybody the option to choose what level they could play before they start to Shadowland. And something else that would be freaking awesome is, I don't really want them to add a bunch of stages. I think that's a cop-out, and I think it's too easy. If they want to add some stages, that's fine. I have no problem with it. But I don't want them to get, I don't think they're going to get too crazy. I really doubt they would go 50 or above 50. But who knows? We never know with Netmarble. But I would really like it if they would give us like a one-time reward. Like, when Shadowland first came out, you could get a tier 2 ticket for free facing certain Shadowland level. Things like that. I would think it would be so awesome if we could get like, go back in here. If we could get like, this would be so awesome. If you could get a mega advancement ticket for a first time clearer, how cool would that be? Or like say you could get like a card, like a P card. How awesome would it be if you could get a P card? Even if it was like this, Thor card here. It's not a P card, but it's a really good card. Just a good 6-star card. Or even just a mythic card every time you play it. They really need to bump up those rewards to incentivize people to want to play and to get through all those stages. I think that would be fantastic. Let me know what you guys think about these ideas, And if you have any ideas, let me know. Give me your ideas of what you think would be really cool. There's all kinds of cool stuff they could do. Like, I think it'd be so cool. Like, have stages where immunities don't work, so you'd have to bring in characters that, focus on using iframes. There's all kinds of things. Like, I would love it to where we have to think before we enter into the stage. We'd have to think about what character we're going to use instead of just throwing somebody in there. That would be so awesome. I personally would love that. And like I said, for the players out there that don't have developed rosters, or maybe you're just new and don't know a lot about the game, I would love for there to be like an easy mode, and just don't give them as good of rewards, but give them rewards. And then, a normal, a little bit better, and then of course an extreme mode, if they did that, give us the best rewards possible. I think that would be amazing. But let me know what you guys think about that. So let's go into the inventory here. Whoops, I want to go there. We want to go in the inbox. That's where I want to go. Let's go ahead and see what's in this booty. Some BAM. Okay, it's all good. So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to, let me find old girl. We're going to take Luna into ABX, and just for fun, we're just gonna see what we can score with this. Ever since with this rage, I've seen some pretty amazing scores with this freaking thing. I've already seen a guy hit over 11 million, which is, I mean, it's just bonkers. That's crazy. But I want to explain something really quick. So on the CTP of Rage, the way this thing worked is, if you read it, it says activation rate 20% rate when dealing critical attack. Well, guys, you deal critical attacks when you're crit hitting, so the more crit rate you have, the higher chance you will have of crit hitting. So what you can do is, you can set up a team here to where, now this is the team a lot of people think you should run with, because you'll get that 60% increased damage from White Fox. But here's the thing, guys. In my testing, I found that if you use Coulson here, if I can find him, where the hell is he? Come on, buddy. You slip by me? There he is. If you use Coulson, because he has that guaranteed critical rate by 20%, so you're getting an extra chance to do a crit hit. And if you're getting extra chances to do a crit hit, you'll have more of a chance for that CTP of Rage to proc, which means you're going to be dealing more damage. So when I'm running with Coulson, you guys will understand why I'm doing that. So let's get into ABX and let's rock and roll. Ba-da-da bang, ba-da-da boom. Here we go. So what I'm really just trying to do, guys, is whenever that proc's engaged, I just want to make sure I'm hitting that 5 and hitting that 3 and hitting that 2. Those 3 skills do a tremendous amount of damage. The one does great damage. That's the thing about Luna. I mean, she's got multiple skills that does lots of damage. I try to have the tier 3 at the beginning of the damage proc, like right here. That's pretty much where I want it. And then after you do that, as soon as you let go of the arm flies out, then I go into the 5, the 2, the 3, the 1, whatever skills I have available, I'm gonna go into. I'll prioritize the 5 and the 3 for sure, because those 2 skills do more damage than any of the others. And then after that, I'll do 2, 1, or 4, whichever comes first. Back on that Shadowland thing, another idea that I had was, what if we had time limits? So we bring in 3 characters into Shadowland, and what if you only was allowed to have a character in for so long? Say a character was only allowed to be in for 30 seconds or 1 minute, and then it automatically switched to another character. I think that would be awesome. And again, make that for the players that are playing in the extreme mode, if there was such a thing. If you could choose the levels, and we, those of us that want a supreme challenge, that need a challenge. Guys, I need a challenge, man. Shadowland, the last time we had a Shadowland rework, it was only fun for about a month for me. After that, it was just, I don't know, I got bored with it. I mean, I love Shadowland, but it got boring, and I don't want that to happen again. I don't want to play it one time and then just fly through it, and it just, players like me, veterans, guys that got developed rosters, we don't want it to be boring, I think a lot of us love Shadowland. We want it to be fun, but I don't want it to be too difficult for any new players or any intermediate players, or I should say any players with intermediate accounts or weak accounts. I don't want it to be difficult for you guys. I want you to have the option to choose, and me too as well, players like me, all of us. I think this could be good for all of us if we was able to choose the level that we could play. That would be awesome. And then you guys, over time, you'll get better and better, and you'll develop your rosters better, and you'll be able to move up and still get those first-time rewards that we were talking about earlier. Another reward that would be awesome is one of these CTPs, CTP of Veteran, or CTP of Rage. I mean, how awesome would that be? Or a CTP of Regeneration, or any CTP, CTP of Energy. I mean, how awesome would that be? If that was a first-time reward? I mean, oh man, Netmarble could do so many good things to really just ramp up the motivation for players to try to take their characters to the extreme. I mean, it could be so cool. I'm hoping for the best. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are. I am just so stoked. This Shadowland thing is a big one. This is a big one. This update is just, it's bonkers. Kind of like this damage that this girl's putting out. It's pretty much bonkers. Now, I'm not going to put up, you know, no huge, unfortunately, I'm not going to hit that 10 million mark, and it really doesn't matter. Anything after 100,000 doesn't matter. It's really just bragging rights and having some fun. But, well, unless you're a competitive player, then there's more to it. But, you know, I think this is just bonkers. And by the way, guys, with the CTP of energy with the same team, I was scoring about a little over 4 million. So that gives you an idea of how much stronger this rage is making her. And I didn't even get to practice this that much. I probably could do even better than what I'm going to end up with here. We going to break 8 million? I don't think so. I don't, not quite there, not quite there. Nope. Hey, who's complaining, man? That's an awesome score. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and let me know how you guys feel about the Shadowland thing. Y'all take care and have a good one.